Next, we are going to submit the dealer license application on the official website of the BMV dealer licensing section at ohioautodealers.com. All dealer license applications must be submitted through the ohioautodealers.com website. The BMV dealer licensing section no longer accepts mailed-in applications, and they no longer accept applications that are dropped off at the dealer licensing section office in Columbus. You must apply for your dealer's license on the dealer licensing section website at ohioautodealers.com. So here's the process that you must follow in order to complete the dealer license application process correctly. First, you're going to create an identity manager account at the dealer licensing website at ohioautodealers.com. Then you're going to enter all of your dealer license information on the website. Once the information is complete, you'll print your dealer license application form BMV 4320 and have the form notarized. Then you'll upload the application through the website and then upload some additional documents so you can pay for and submit the application to the BMV. Very step-by-step process that's easily accomplished. Once again, you're going to create an identity manager at the dealer licensing section website at ohioautodealers.com. You're going to enter all the dealer license information on the website. Once the information is complete, you'll print the dealer license application form, BMV 4320, and have that form notarized, and then upload it back through the website with a couple of additional documents and pay for the application fee. I want you to be aware, once you log into the website, you're going to be easily guided through this entire process. There are some documents that you want to obtain and scan because your computer is going to be uploading these documents when you submit the application. So these are the minimum documents that you're going to need when you're ready to apply for your license. You're going to have that notarized BMV form 4320. In just a couple moments, we'll complete the online dealer application form that you'll print and have notarized and then scan back onto your computer and upload through the online application system. And I'm going to show you this entire process in just a few moments. You're going to need a copy of your dealer surety bond, a copy of your lease or rental agreement to your building. Also, you're going to need photographs, including the display lot, the physical barrier showing separation of the display area, the inside and outside of the office, the sign with the registered business name, the posted hours, and the posted telephone. And don't forget, the BMV wants a photograph of the view of your business from across the street. You're going to need a copy of your Secretary of State registration or any type of fictitious documents, fictitious name documents as well. And you will need your dealer course certificate of completion that you will easily download when you've watched every single video in your dealer training course. You'll also need any court documents if applicable if you've been convicted of any crimes in the past, whether you live in the state of Ohio or any court that the crime took place outside the state of Ohio. And I'll show you how to find out about disqualifying offenses here in just a few moments. So once you have those documents scanned and ready to go, you can easily apply for your dealer's license. The first thing that I want you to do before applying for your dealer's license is to create what's officially known as your Ohio Department of Public Safety Identity Manager account. It is very easy to create this account, and you can just visit the official Ohio Dealer Licensing website at ohioautodealers.com. Once again, that is ohioautodealers.com. And on the home page, you are simply going to click on the blue login button like you see right here. And then you are actually taken to the Ohio Department of Public Safety's Identity Manager login page. And since you do not have an account yet, you're just going to go ahead and click on the blue register link so you can register for your account. And when you click the blue register link, you're just going to go ahead and enter your email address and confirm your email address, and then enter the code on the screen. And that code ensures that you're not some internet robot trying to steal passwords or something like that. Then you'll be sent an email to verify your secure login. And just like any secure website you've accessed in the past, you're going to go ahead and click on that link that you're emailed to verify your email. Then you'll be prompted to create a password, and you're going to choose 2 questions, security questions, in case you ever need to retrieve or reset your password, as you can see right here. Once you've clicked on the link, you're going to be taken back to the login information where you can enter your email and the new password that you just created. And as you see right here, you have successfully created an ODPS Identity Manager account. And now you can apply for your Ohio Used Motor Vehicle Dealer License. So to apply for your dealer's license, you're going to click on one of the choices, either the first time application, and I'm assuming this is going to be you. I'm assuming that you're applying for your used motor vehicle dealer license for the first time. So in that case, you're going to click on the used motor vehicle dealer application link, unless you are applying for one of the other licenses you see. And once you click on that link that applies to you, you're going to land on the corresponding license application page. And then you'll be able to enter your first and last name. If you are obtaining a used motor vehicle dealer license, you will select that from the corresponding drop-down lists. And I also want to bring your attention to the first question that reads, are you or any other applicant listed on the ownership section of this application a manufacturer or affiliated with a manufacturer? The BMV wants to know if you're a manufacturer of motor vehicles. Manufacturers of motor vehicles are prohibited from holding a retail dealer license. The United States has what's known as a three-tier manufacturer system, where a vehicle manufacturer, say for example Chevrolet, must sell vehicles they make to a franchisor like Mark Wahlberg Chevrolet, and then Mark Wahlberg Chevrolet sells the vehicles to the retail customer. This three-tier system prohibits manufacturers like Chevrolet, Ford, Nissan, Toyota from opening their own dealerships. So if you are not a manufacturer, check no. But don't check no if you're Henry Ford IV, but check no if you are not a manufacturer. Now, as you can see, you have actually been assigned an application number that you should record for your future reference. Next, you're going to enter your registered business name. And by the way, we're going to cover registering your business name with the Secretary of State extensively later on in your dealer training course. You enter the date you registered with the Secretary of State and the state of incorporation, which would be in Ohio, unless you live in another state and are registered in that state. But no matter what, most dealers are going to register with the Ohio Secretary of State, and we'll cover that process very soon. Enter all your contact information and be sure you're spelling your business name correctly, as it will appear on your dealer permit. So be sure your address is correct, since this is the address that your dealer plates and stickers will be mailed to. And at the bottom of the screen, you're going to enter your FEIN, which is your Federal Employment Identification Number, and your vendor number. And I'm going to show you how to easily obtain both these numbers later on in your dealer training course. On the next screen, you're going to see an address that is a verified match, and it is recommended that you use the best BMV matched address, as you can see right here. Here you can enter a fictitious name if needed, along with a registration date and your registration documents if applicable, and we'll cover that later on. If you have a business registration of fictitious name questions, I'll give you that phone number to the Secretary of State later in the course as well. On this screen, you're going to enter your official hours of operation, and I want to read some very, very important information from the bottom of this screen. So as you can see, it says, all licensed used motor vehicle dealers are required to be open to the public for at least 5 hours a week, with at least 2 of those hours between 8 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday, and must be occupied regularly by at least one person. The person that occupies a dealership can be an owner, partner, or licensed salesperson. So be very aware of that, our staffing law. Next, you're going to enter your business structure, which is sometimes referred to as your business entity. You'll have a choice of corporation, limited liability company, partnership, trust, or sole proprietor. For this training scenario, I want to show you how to apply as a limited liability company or an LLC. I'm not telling you that you should be an LLC. I'm just showing you this as a training scenario. You should consider obtaining legal advice to help you choose the best business entity for your dealership. You're going to enter your social security number of each owner that will be listed on the dealer license. Please note on the screen it states, for the license, we need those officers of the business that are interactive with the day-to-day operations of the dealership. So please do not list holding companies. These persons would be notified for any legal matters with the BMV. So you're going to enter your social security number and then search. If the social security number that you have is not found, this could mean either that your background check has not been completed, or maybe you're an out-of-state resident waiting for the BCI to return those background check results. By the way, at the end of the dealer training course, I'm going to have a chronological checklist for you that will show you all the steps to take in the correct order after you complete your course. And that should expedite the entire licensing process to make it as easy as possible for you to apply for your dealer's license after the course. If your fingerprint background check is complete, then your information should show up on this screen, and you just want to make sure all the information is correct. As you can see here, in the little blue circle, the first person has been added to the dealer's license application. If you have other partners whose name will appear on the dealer license, you can add them now as well. As a reminder, each person whose name will appear on the license must have completed the fingerprint background check. If you have any additional owners, you can just enter their social security number here, and then you would need to verify their information as well, just like we did a few moments ago with you. Just make sure that every person on the license has their social security number entered as well. Now, we are going to answer some questions. The first question asks if you or your spouse is a veteran, and if you or your spouse is a veteran, then the BMV will actually expedite the approval of your dealer's license. If you or your spouse are a veteran, make sure and enclose your DD-214 discharge papers. If you or your spouse are not veterans, just check no, and you should still receive your dealer license in about 4 to 6 weeks. Veterans, however, get theirs a little bit quicker. Now you're going to enter your dealer training course information. Please be aware the course provider number of us, the Automobile Dealer Training Association, is CP00002. Did you get all that? Once again, it is CP00002. This is a number that's going to be listed on your official dealer training course certificate of completion that you will easily download at the end of the course. Be sure to enter your course completion date as well. And as a reminder, you must apply for your dealer license within 6 months of the day that you complete your dealer training course. If your certificate has expired, state law is very clear, you'll need to take the entire course again. At the bottom of this screen, it asks, does the business listed on the application have a net worth of at least $75,000? Be sure you are answering this question accurately. You know, when I was giving my in-class training sessions, I've often been asked how a business that has not even started can have a net worth of $75,000. Well, as I stated a moment ago, the state allows you to show the total net worth of each owner. So do please keep that in mind. And by the way, don't ever state that the business is worth $75,000 unless it is true. Here, you can upload your dealer course certificate of completion, and this will show the state that you've completed your mandatory dealer training course, so you can apply for your dealer's license. And then you're going to go ahead and upload a copy of your dealer surety bond. And as stated earlier, your original dealer surety bond must be mailed to the Ohio Attorney General's office, but the BMV requires that you upload a copy of the dealer surety bond with your dealer license application. So you'll enter your bonding company information here and upload a copy of your dealer surety bond. Then the state wants to know if you have an ownership interest in any other motor vehicle entity, such as maybe you own a repair shop or a detail shop. That's not a problem. But the state just wants to know if you or any of your partners have an ownership interest in another motor vehicle entity. If you do, just enter the motor vehicle entity information as you see right here. And you always want to make sure that you are answering all these questions truthfully, not just for you, but for any other person who's on the actual application. The state wants to know if any person listed on the license has had any type of license revoked or suspended in the past. They want to know if a dealer license has been revoked or suspended for any other states as well. And they also want to know if you have committed any disqualifying offenses. So what are disqualifying offenses? Well, I'm going to show you how to find that out right now. You can visit ohiodealer.com. Remember, that's the website where you signed up for the course. Just scroll down to the bottom of the home page of ohiodealer.com, and you can click on the link that says Dealer License Disqualifying Offenses, and there you can easily see all of the offenses that would disqualify you from obtaining an Ohio used motor vehicle dealer license. If you have committed a disqualifying offense, you must upload the additional documents as you see on the screen here. If you've not committed any type of disqualifying offenses, you can easily move on to the next screen. Next, you are also ensuring that the business meets local zoning and that you do verify that you have actually contacted a zoning official to make sure that it does meet local zoning. And then you're going to have to make sure that you do have legal access to the property, and you can either upload a copy of the deed if you own the property, or a copy of your rental agreement, along with the duration of the rental agreement as well. So be sure that you upload this documentation. And then you can easily upload your deed, your rental, or your lease agreement. And then here, this is a sample of property documentation, like an Ohio commercial lease agreement. So you want to upload that to show that you do have legal access to the property. Then at the very bottom of the screen, you're asked if you have a minimum of 3,500 square foot display lot. This lot can be on the outside of the building, the inside of the building, or a combination of both. So, maybe you have 3,000 square foot outside and 500 inside. That's fine. As long as the total is 3,500 square feet, you will be compliant with state law. The final question on this screen asks if the building is being used exclusively for a motor vehicle dealership. And then they want to know, do you have permanent separation? Is the business separated from any other business with a permanent barrier? You must be separated from any other neighboring businesses parking with metal, brick, stone, concrete, wood, heavy support cable, landscaping, curbing, or other comparable features that create a distinct space for your display lot. You're asked if you have an office with at least 180 square feet. And as it states there, you must have adequate lighting, electrical service, heating, and ventilation. And at minimum, a desk, 3 chairs, and at least 1 file cabinet for the storage of records. I want to bring to your attention question G. If you are sharing the building with another licensed motor vehicle dealership, then you must also submit Form 4347 showing 2 licensed motor vehicle dealers are operating out of the same building. If you do share a building with another dealer, you must have separate display lots, separate signage, separate entrances, separate offices, separate bonds, separate insurance, and maintain separate records. The only thing you are sharing in that building is the building, by the way. So the state only allows a maximum of 2 dealer licenses to operate out of the same building. If you're sharing the building with another licensed motor vehicle dealer, then you must submit Form 4347. Then you're going to enter all of your other dealership information here. And as you can see, you are going to be able to submit 4347. And this only applies when there are 2 dealers operating out of the same building. Otherwise, this form will not be needed. The final question at the bottom of the screen asks if the building was previously occupied by a licensed motor vehicle dealer. Next, I want to explain the next question. If you have a repair facility that is owned by each person on the dealer's license, the repair facility would be considered the same business, and the state would actually allow a door from your office that leads into the repair facility. However, if the repair facility has an owner that is not on the dealer's license, well, then the state considers that a separate business, and you could not have a door that leads from your office to the repair facility. So if you have a repair facility that is owned by each person on the dealer's license, you would check yes on question E. If you have a repair facility, the state wants the repair facility to support the operation of your dealership. The state does not want you to open a small dealership that supports the operation of some huge, massive repair facility. They want your dealership to be the main focus of the building. Next, you're going to clarify that the signage that you have is correct, and you'll keep records on the location. And I will delve into records later on in your dealer training course. Next, you're going to need to initial that you understand the amount of dealer plates issued each year will be determined by the amount of sales. Now you're going to upload your photographs, including your display lot, the physical barrier showing separation of the display area, the inside and outside of the office, the sign with the registered business name, the posted hours, the posted telephone number, and remember the photograph of the view of your dealership from across the street. And now you are almost ready to submit your dealer application, and you're going to see your dealer applications on this screen, which will vary depending on the number of dealer plates that you are ordering. And now you can click on the preview button as you see here. And to get an overview of all the information that you're getting ready to submit to the BMV dealer licensing section, you want to review this to ensure that it is correct. Be sure to spend some time on this page to ensure that all the information is true and that all the information is correct. Then you must hit the print button, and dealer license application form 4320 will automatically be generated as you see right here. So here's the first page. You'll see the first page of that automatically generated document, and then you'll see the second page here. And all the dealer application pages must be printed, and you're going to sign the application. And remember, you must have it notarized. So you'll automatically print up this documentation, you must sign it, and do not sign it until it is notarized. So you're going to print this dealer application. This is Form 4320, have it signed and notarized, and then you're going to upload the same document right back through your online dealer services account. So once you have Form 4320 signed and notarized, you can simply upload it with any additional documentation, as you see right here. And once you have uploaded all the required documentation, you can pay your dealer license fees securely. On the state's secure credit card system, once you've uploaded all those documents and paid your dealer fees, you will see a confirmation page like this that thanks you for your order. So congratulations, you have officially applied for your Ohio dealer's license. At any time after you've applied for your dealer license, you can easily check your application status. As you can see at the top of the status states pending processing, which means the dealer application is being processed. The middle status states pending correction, which means something in the application needs corrected. And the status at the bottom states pending inspection passed, which means the location inspection has been completed. So you can always easily check your application status on this screen. When the dealer's license is issued, you're going to receive this email that has your new permit number on it and instructions for your next steps. So to print your dealer permit, that's your dealer's license, and get started in the online dealer licensing system, you're just going to simply sign on to your online account that you've already created and click Add Permit, as you see right here. And then you can print the dealer administration owner section first, and then make sure and read all the terms and conditions. And then at the very, very bottom of that screen, you're going to go ahead and click Dealer Permit Download. And here you see your Ohio used motor vehicle dealer license. And once again, congratulations, you did it. You are an officially licensed Ohio motor vehicle dealer. State law is very clear. State law says that all dealer licenses must be displayed prominently. So you don't want to store that new dealer license in a desk drawer or a file cabinet or a vault. You've worked very hard to get your dealer's license, and when you receive your dealer license, I guarantee you are going to be very proud of it, so you must display it prominently on the wall. This is a state law, so display your dealer license prominently. Now that you are an officially licensed Ohio motor vehicle dealer, you can actually print up your paper dealer license plates that you can use while you're waiting for the state to mail your new metal dealer license plates to your dealership. When you're logged into your online dealer license account, like you see right here, we're going to cover all the options later on in your dealer training course. But to download your temporary dealer license plates, just click on the blue button that says Dealer Plates, Temporary Dealer Plate Download button, as you see right here. And you can easily print your dealer plates that can be used while you're waiting for your new dealer plates to arrive and start operating your new business immediately. By the way, we're going to cover a whole section later on in your dealer training course about how to legally use your dealer plates. So you'll know how to legally use your dealer plates before you complete your training. As you can see here, there are 2 temporary plates per page, so be sure to cut this page in half. You have now completed the first unit of your dealer training course. And we're going to do a review at the end of each one of these units. So in Unit 1 of your dealer training course, we covered all the steps that you must complete in order to apply for your Ohio dealer's license, including your electronic fingerprinting, your business building and display lot requirements, your signs, your photographs. We talked about your hours and your records, your net worth and your surety bond. I'm going to show you extensively how to get your vendor's number and register with the Secretary of State here in a little bit. Remember, we talked about the I-9 employment eligibility form. I showed you how to get a federal employment identification number. We've talked about the dealer course. And remember, you get your dealer's license, and then you'll get your lot inspection. And then we covered the entire online dealer license application system. I want you to be aware that while you are logged into this learning management system, obviously you are not allowed to fast forward through the videos. You must watch every video in its entirety. However, at any time after you've completed your dealer training course, you can view all the videos in the training course simply by visiting ohiodealer.com. Once again, that's ohiodealer.com, and just click on the course videos at the very top of the screen there. And at that time, you can easily view any video in the course, and you can easily fast forward through the videos at that time to find certain subjects that you want to review. All the videos in your course will be listed on this page. So you can find the licensing instructions, online dealer license application video that covers the application process. So you'll easily be able to review all the information. Go to ohiodealer.com and just click on the course videos. And I think this will make it a lot easier than having to log back into the learning management system every single time that you want to review some of these videos. I hope that you are finding this information very beneficial.